So what's up guys, welcome to Sicky TV, and today I'm going to be doing a 5-day with the HTC U11 Life. And I've had this phone, like I said, since Saturday, 4 days, 5 days, whatever you want to call it. Happy Thanksgiving to y'all, by the way. And I've been using this phone for quite some time now, and I have to say I am impressed. A little fun fact, I'm filming this on the front-facing camera of the HTC U11 Life, just to give you guys a little idea of how good these cameras are. This is a front-facing camera, like I said, on the HTC U11 Life, and it is excellent. This is way better than the camera on my LG V30, and that's saying a lot. So like I said, 5 days with this phone. I am impressed. Let's go ahead and jump down into this phone. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. So welcome back guys. Like I said, this is my little 5-day review of the HTC U11 Life, and I've had this phone since Saturday, I believe, and I am impressed with this little guy. It is a pretty nice phone. This is considered, I guess, a mid-range to a budget phone. It goes for $300. This is off T-Mobile, as you can see right here, and you get a lot for 300 bucks. Not necessarily build quality, but I guess features and software wise, you get a lot. It's got a fingerprint sensor. It's fast and it's accurate. I haven't had any hiccups on here. Very little lag. Let's face it, it's not the Snapdragon 835 processor or anything. It's a 630, and it's got 3 gigs of RAM. But this phone is still pretty nice for what it is. I mean, $300, you get a lot. Fingerprint sensor in the front. The rear-facing camera is a 16 megapixel camera. Front-facing camera is a 16 megapixel camera. As you saw in the video before this, my little introduction, that was filmed off the front-facing camera using the HTC U11 Life. It's a really, really nice phone. You got a 5.2-inch 1080p IPS LCD display, which it gets pretty bright. It doesn't get too bright, not as bright as like the LG V30, but you can still see it outside. You get excellent viewing angles, as you can see right there. No color shifts or anything. This is a really, really nice looking phone, and I think the only thing HTC skipped out on was the build quality. It looks excellent, but the back is plastic, and as you can see, it's a very thin piece of plastic. It sounds a little hollow. The sides are plastic and the buttons are plastic, but it looks awesome. This is the sapphire blue color. I think it's the only color option for this phone on T-Mobile. But they did not skip out on the software. You have the whole squeeze feature to turn on your flashlight or to launch any other app, Google Assistant, Alexa, stuff like that. You long press, you could turn it off. If I can turn it off, yeah, you turn it off. You short press. You have the option to bring up the Edge launcher. This is from the HTC U11 Plus. It was just an APK that I downloaded. But you get features like that. You do not get features like this on any other phone. This is pretty cool. You have your backlit capacity buttons at the bottom, and it is running Android 7.1.1, and this is pretty cool for such a cheap device. I don't know exactly what version of Sense this is running, but it's also running HTC Sense UI, and it's really, really nice. I love Sense. The last HTC phone I had was the HTC 10, and I love that phone. Before that, I think ever since back in the day when the HTC Sensation for T-Mobile came out, I love that phone. I got it. I've always been a really big HTC fan, and it's a shame they don't have many phones on T-Mobile, but software's great. It's pretty snappy. Every now and then I get a little hiccup downloading apps, installing apps or stuff like that, updating. But other than that, it's very, very great. I went ahead and installed the Google camera on here only because the regular HTC camera and 4K when recording on the rear end. Oh, it does record in 4K, by the way. It'll only give you a 6-minute limit as far as recording 4K. With the Google camera, the port it does not give you a limit. You could record in 4K up to 30 frames per second. Let me go ahead and show you some of the options for that. This is probably totally different. I'll probably include this in my full review. Back-facing camera, 4K, 30 frames per second. Front-facing camera, up to 1080p. You can do 30 or 60 frames per second. Really, really cool feature. The camera is excellent. Let me go ahead and show you the regular camera app. The regular camera app is pretty cool too. Like I said, I'm using Google Camera. It just, for me, it just seems a lot better. You get all your settings here, camera settings, and stuff like that. You could record. Let's see, selfie photo. If you record, it'll be, you have the option for high-res audio. You can do on and full HD quality, of course, is the highest. You can go right there. What's up, y'all? Rear-facing camera for high-res audio. We could put it on. You got 4K. You got full HD for the rear-facing camera. Pretty basic stuff. Like I said, this phone is not disappointing me. I am impressed with this phone. HTC did good. $300, you cannot go wrong. Audio on this thing, it does not have a headphone jack, but it comes with a really nice pair of HTC U11 earbuds. And these are a pretty nice pair of earbuds. Comes with an inline mic. Not really any volume controllers, just a button. But these headphones are really nice. They're comfortable, and they are USB Type-C. And what this does is sort of creates a little profile for you. Let me go ahead and go into these settings. So when you plug them in and you go into your little noise cancellation thing, it'll create a profile. So if you say I wanted to click one, it sort of shoots a whole bunch of static into your ears, and I guess it's checking out the shape of your ears. Right now it's not going to do anything because they're not plugged into it. They're not in my ears, but that's why it's flat. But they do sound really good. Even with the noise canceling off, these headphones sound really, really nice. I prefer to have it off only because they create a lot of bass and it's a little overwhelming. But I turn off the noise cancellation, and these headphones are really good. The audio coming from this thing is really nice. Streaming music, excellent. Playing high quality audio files on this thing, it handles it well. Audio on this thing is pretty decent, and I am not complaining. I miss my LG V30, but not really that much. I mean, I've been using this phone for almost a week, and I'm fine. I'm fine using this phone. The display is nice. It's a 1080p. This is the brightest it goes. Still pretty good, especially for outdoor visibility. Viewing angles are excellent. No color shift, no nothing. It's really nice. The battery is a 2600 milliamp battery, I believe. Battery life is okay. Usually after an 8-hour day of work with my V30, I got about maybe 50 to 60% left. On this phone, I'm down to like 19 to 20 because it's a smaller battery, and that's with either playing music or streaming music all night, texting, Snapchatting, a couple videos, and one phone call. So battery life could be better. You might need to end up topping off towards the end of the day, but other than that, I mean, like I said, shit, for $300, this is a really nice phone. I suggest you guys pick one up. This is definitely a go. It's a nice looking phone. Software is there, features are there. Really, really nice looking phone. That's my 5 days with this phone, or how many days you want to. Since Saturday, you know, I've had this phone already. So, and plus it's Thanksgiving, I just want to do a video for y'all. Hope you all are having an excellent Thanksgiving with your friends and family. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up. Be sure to stay tuned for my full review of the HTC U11 Life. And I appreciate all your subscriptions and for subscribing and everything. So thank you guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.